This is Wilmah, an indie pop band from Buffalo, New York. Matt Connolly is the band's lead singer and guitarist. Connolly has been performing since he was 15 years old. He says that it's what he loves most.
Being on stage is my favorite part. Like that's the moment that I realize, like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. It's when I feel my best.
Will O'Conner plays the bass. He says that Wilmah came together in 2018. One day, he was bored in his college dorm room, so he wrote a song. He sent it to Connolly, who was 2 years younger and was still in high school.
Like, Matt put some melodies to it, came up with amazing lyrics, and it sounded so awesome. We were like, this is what we gotta do.
The story of this duo begins long before that, though. The two attended the same elementary school and high school in Buffalo. They first really met playing Little League Baseball. It was at one of their games when they decided to play together. When O'Conner joined the band Connolly was already in.
I'm talking to Matt at the game. I was like, I think I might join your guys' band. He's like, you should. So I told him, I was like, I'll do it.
Connolly says they then became best friends. 3 years later, they became Wilmah and were soon playing shows at different venues in New York City. Their next big step was signing a label. John Yuba, also one of their best friends since childhood, works as their intern. He says that signing with the label was huge for them.
And it's a somewhat of a development label. They sign pretty young artists to kind of beef them up a little bit, help them get their feet off the ground.
Yuba says that the band just got some great news.
Very recently, they signed for an entire EP. So 7 more songs, put them out whenever they want, and that was huge news for them because that was just such a big validation.
Wilmah's Spotify bio says that their music can be described as vulnerable existentialism. Connolly explains that this means Wilmah's lyrics are brutally honest and share a particular theme.
I think all the Wilmah music has this like theme of like the world is ending, like let's fall in love, I'm a mess, all of that like combined together, and I think we came up with those 2 words to encapsulate all of those ideas.
This was all put on display when Wilmah released their music video for television in September. The song has over 250,000 streams on Spotify. Connolly and O'Conner say they've come a long way since playing on the Phillies as kids. They both say that they are grateful to be on this journey together. For O'Conner, it's something he has trouble wrapping his head around.
I'm honestly moving so fast I never think about it. It's kind of scary to just like sit back and think about where we've come from. I say the story all the time, but now that you say that, it's like, wow, like.
But O'Conner says that he has always known how extraordinary it is.
The one thing that always just pops into my mind is that I knew that there was something special. Like, you can't put a word to it, you just knew that there was something special, and that's all I can say.
Wilmah's music is streaming on Spotify and Apple Music, and you can also find them on social media. They say that their ultimate goal is to bring the Wilmah vision to as many people as they can, and so their journey together continues.